Hey, so what's up? It's Sean Belegian, and we are going to be talking about jerk grilling today. Now, there isn't a lot of preparation from my end. My buddy Dave, he's going to be doing some jerk chicken. Mike has already showed you how to do some jerk wings. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing jerk burgers. Yes, jerk burgers can be done. This is really simple. You don't have to marinate it for that long either. If you want to, you can, but give it a couple hours and that usually works really well. So you get your beef. I'm not going to walk you through it. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do because it's going to get messy and I'm not going to be able to touch the phone and all that stuff. Also want to tell you, coming up when this lockdown ends, we're going to show you how we really barbecue. We've done some big ones in the past, and we're going to take you step by step through it. But obviously right now, we all have to make the point to try to stay apart. Now, what's interesting about this, you heard us talk about some of the jerk seasonings that we've used before. You can use dry, you can use wet. I like the wet kind. I told you about Eaton's. Well, yesterday, my buddy James Moran out there, big shout out to James. James got us a bottle of Walker's Wood. This is really good stuff. Let me zoom in on that for you. Walker's Wood. I think you can get it at stores around here. You definitely can find it on Amazon. As I told you before, I use something called Eaton's. It's very similar. It's a good kick, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you're cooking for mortals, and you know what I mean by that, people that really don't like the kick all that much, you just don't need a lot of this stuff. There's no other way to say that. If you're cooking for people that really appreciate jerk, put a little bit more on there. You don't need a lot. This is an intense flavor, but a good flavor. It's not, oh, I have to run for milk. It's a good flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the refrigerator in a minute, get my beef, put it in this bowl, mix it up a little bit with my hands, make sure that it's spread out as evenly as I can. Again, you don't need a lot of this. I mean, you really don't. If you want to be heroic and you really want to kick somebody in the face, put a little extra in there, but you don't need a lot. This is good flavor. As I told you, as I've gotten older, for me, I want flavor more than I want me, strong like bull. So this is a situation where you get your meat, you put it in a bowl, you put in a couple tablespoons of this, you move that around to make sure that it's spread evenly. You let it sit for a little bit. Now, what I usually do is I will add a little blackened seasoning on top of that when all is said and done as well. You can add it in the mix. I add a little pinch, but I like to do it kind of to top it off. Maybe put a little bit on top, get that char going, and then when I put the cheese on top, because cheese is a must, we know this, when I get that cheese on top, that's the beautiful thing, to spread a little bit more, to have it melt in there. It's a good time. So coming up in a couple hours, as I said, my buddy Dave Mitchell is going to be doing jerk chicken. Mike Iveso is going to be doing jerk wings. I'm doing jerk burgers. I've cooked these for a lot of my friends in the past. One of my buddies in the business, I'm going to give a shout out to him, Blaine Fowler from 96.3 WDVD. I've had him over for jerk burgers. He swears by him now. You will as well. So really simple today. Glad you're watching. It's going to be a jerk day. Keep your mouth clean, okay? Glad you can join us right here. Sean on Sports, Jerk Tuesday.